Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm ready for 45 minutes of yoga with you. This is a great flow that we get really deep into the hips as well as the hamstrings today, among other things. So I want you to put everything else to the side and know when you're doing yoga, the best thing to do is just be in this present moment, to not judge yourself, just feel the different sensations in your muscles, take some deep breaths in and out. This is a Zoom class that I videoed, so when I'm facing the camera and I say right or left, either do what you see me doing or what you hear me say. But either way, we do both sides and we'll be even in the end. So I want you to enjoy yourself, put everything else to the side, shut your phone off, and take these 45 minutes for you. Here we go. All right, welcome to yoga. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm going to use a yoga strap today. I'm actually using a karate belt, doubling as a yoga strap. So you can use anything like a necktie or anything like that as well. So let's just take the first few minutes to kind of center ourselves and breathe. We are going to stand just hip width apart, feet hip width apart. We're going to bring that chin in our chest. Place those shoulder blades in your imaginary back pockets. And just think about standing up as tall as you can, but we don't want to lock the knees, but we don't have to have them bent a lot, just soft knees. And let's breathe in and out best you can through your nose. Feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand on your inhale and deflate on your exhale. Take those hands in front of us and just kind of round the back. Push those hands away from you. Good, and then thumbs up. Let's just go ahead and open up that chest. And let's do that a couple times. Round the back. Good, open up that chest. And one more time. Good, open up that chest. Roll your shoulders back a couple times. And let's go ahead and come to the front of the mat with those feet hip width apart. Engage your middle, walk those fingertips down. Hold on to those elbows and just gently rock your whole body, your whole torso towards one leg and then the other. Feeling that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. Feel those hamstrings getting longer, more flexible. Taking this time so that you will be less prone to injury. On your exhale, let's take that nose towards your right knee and take a breath or two. And then that right arm reaches up, look up to the sky, roll that right shoulder open. And exhale, let's make our way over to the left. Nose towards that left knee gently. And then left arm up, gentle twist, roll the left shoulder open. Good, let's go ahead and just inch those feet a little closer together. And let's glance up, lift the tailbone, glance up, and lunge back one foot. And then the other. So you're in a plank. That's just an upper push-up position. You could be on your knees, you could be on your toes, it's up to you. But let's engage our middle and come on down nice and slow. Place those knees down when you need to. Come into a nice up dog. Open that chest, let's not round those shoulders. Lift the top of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, let's go ahead and bring those knees apart, big toes together, and let's sit back in child's pose. So I want you to rest your forehead on the mat and let the middle of the chest just sink towards the mat. Feel the nice release in your back. And really bring yourself nice and centered. Think about just being here in your present moment and letting everything else go to the side. Let's tuck our toes under and come to down dog. So your feet are about hip width apart. And instead of the weight being in the hands, we're going to shift the weight back. Lift those hips and just let the top of the head sink towards the mat. And let's relax our quadriceps as well. Connect to your breath. Breathing into the muscles that need that oxygen and exhaling out any tightness or tension. Let's go ahead and bring our right toes up to the ceiling and walk our hands back a little bit, nose towards that left knee. And then gently swing through. Your right knee is going to be right above the ankle, and you're going to turn your left foot flat. Let's float the chest off of your right thigh. Your hips and your shoulders are facing the front of the mat, and you're in warrior one. So take a couple breaths there. And on an exhale, let's go ahead and come to warrior two. So find the tip of your right middle finger, bend your right knee deep. You don't want to lean the torso forward. You want to keep the torso right here in the middle. Wiggle your toes a little bit so you're not gripping the mat. Take another breath or two. Exhale, right arm comes to the right thigh. This left arm is going to reach over the ear. And we're going to spread between the left side of the rib cage and that hip bone. And exhale, we're going to take that left arm up and slide that right hand down the inside of the foot. Of course, if you need to modify, keep that right arm on your right thigh. But see if you can now push this right knee and shoulder into each other and roll that left shoulder open. Take 2 deep cleansing breaths here. And let's place those hands down and straighten that right knee. Let's slide your feet a little farther apart and just sink that head down towards the mat. So again, I want you to try to relax your quadriceps, the front of those thighs. You want to straighten the knees the best that you can. And every breath or two, just test to see if those feet want to go any farther apart. Let's face our fingertips behind us. Walk those hands back, bend your elbows, and sink that head down towards the mat. And on your exhale, let's face those fingertips to the front. And now you're going to bend your elbows and sink the elbows towards the mat. Take 2 more deep breaths here. End of your exhale, we're going to walk those hands up towards that right foot. So we're basically rewinding. You're going to take your right hand on the inside of the foot and that left arm to the sky. I want you to push your right knee and shoulder into each other and rotate yourself open. And with a strong right thigh, come back to warrior two. Bend the right knee deep and take a deep breath in and out. Reverse warrior, left hand, left thigh. And you're going to gently take the right side of the rib cage away from that hip bone. Slowly back to warrior two for a breath. Then we're going to bring those hands down to the mat. You're going to take that right foot back and you're in your plank, abs lifted. Let's hug the sides, come on down. Up dog. You could do a push-up or not, and then come to down dog. I want you to listen to your body throughout class. Let's go ahead and take turns, bending one knee and then the other. Loosening up those calves. And then let's roll ourselves to a right side plank. So the right wrist is directly under the shoulder. Left arm up. This right knee could be down to modify, or both legs straight. Up to you. You're practicing your yoga and you're listening to your body and not worrying about what anybody else thanks, and just especially want you to just be proud of yourself for getting here today. Go ahead and come to your plank, and let's come on down slow. And any negative self-talk, just let that go through your exhale. Lift the top of the head up and open that chest. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Exhale, head sinks, tailbone lifts, and feet relax. And let's walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. And fingertips on the ground. I want you to go ahead and take your right leg out behind you. Now engage your middle and take some of the weight out of your fingertips. So not a lot of weight in the fingertips. Let's take those left fingertips to the side and take a breath. And then exhale, left fingertips a little bit to the left of the foot. Roll your right hip open. And this right arm can either stay hanging down or it can reach up. I want you to find a focal point that you're staring at. And roll this right hip open. And just make sure that you don't have a lot of weight in your left fingertips. Anytime this right hand needs to come down, please do that. Slowly, let's all bring it down. And let's put our feet together. Cross our forearms, hold our opposite calf, and straighten the legs the best that you can. Release as you exhale. Let's glance up and reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good. You're going to go ahead and take your right arm down. We're going to keep those feet together. Left fingertips reach up, and our right fingertips walk down our leg. Right hand grabs the wrist, just gently pull. Rest your head completely and press that left foot down into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale a little bit deeper. Again, pushing that left foot into the mat. Good, let's come up to the front. Standing back bend. And look past those fingertips, come on down. Glance up, lift the tailbone, and lunge back one foot and then the other. Abs are strong, let's hug the sides, come on down. Knees down whenever you want. Up dog. Feel free to do a push-up first, and then let's come to down dog. So feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand on your inhale and deflate on your exhale. And try your best to roll some of the weight out of the heel of the hand, a little bit more towards your knuckles. And let's lift our left toes up to the sky. Walk our hands back a little bit, nose towards your right knee, left toes reach. And gently swing through. That left knee is right above the ankle. And let's turn that right foot flat. Engage the abdominals, float that chest up. Hips and shoulders are facing the front of the mat. Warrior one. Exhale, very slowly open it up. Let's find the tip of your left middle finger. Bend your left knee deep. Keep those shoulders relaxed and breathe. Every once in a while, you can even test to see if those feet want to come any farther apart. Left arm coming to that left thigh, and right arm is going to reach. So you're separating between the right side of the rib cage and that hip bone. And then that right arm comes up, and your left hand slides down to the inside of the foot, if that feels okay for you. We're going to push your left knee and shoulder into each other, rotate open, and breathe. On your exhale, let's place that right hand down. Let's slide those feet a good distance apart. Sink that head down. Deep breaths in and As you exhale and the top of the head gets closer to the mat, if you want to, you can clasp your fingertips at your low back and gently straighten those arms, lifting the fingers up. Release as you're ready. Fingertips facing the front. Slide the feet farther apart if you choose. Elbows sink down. I want you to take 3 deep breaths in and out here. Really let the rib cage and diaphragm expand on your inhale and deflate on your exhale. End of the next exhale, let's walk our hands towards our left foot. Left toes are facing the front and left hand on the inside of your foot. Let's reach that right arm up, push your left shoulder into that knee and just gently twist open. And then that strong left thigh is going to bring you back to warrior 2. Bend that left knee nice and deep. Find the tip of your left middle finger as your focal point. Nice breaths. Reverse warrior, right hand, right thigh. Take the left side of the rib cage gently away from the hip bone and keep that left knee deep. Good, back to warrior 2. And let's bring those hands down to the mat. Left foot back. Abs lifted up and let's hug the sides. Come on down slow. Knees down whenever you'd like. Nice up dog. Push up if you want and down dog. You're keeping that breath through the nose as much as possible. Think about lifting your hips up, but don't point your toes to get the hips up. Lift the hips and lengthen the hamstrings. As you exhale, let's roll to left side plank. So your left knee could be down, your left wrist is below the shoulder, right arm is up to the sky, and we're going to roll that right hip open, opening it up. Right shoulder's open as well. Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale very slowly. Let's come back to plank. Keep the abs strong and come on down slow. Up dog. Push up if you want to and down dog. And one more time, let's take turns bending one knee and then the other. On your exhale, let's take our right toes to the ceiling. Walk the hands back, nose towards your left knee. And let's go ahead and swing through. You're going to go ahead and step that left foot forward. And we're going to hang that head down, deep breaths in and out. Now I want you to go ahead and hug your thighs. Hold your opposite elbow. Straighten those legs the best that you can. And let's release. Fingertips on the mat. We're going to take those left toes and reach them for the ceiling. We're going to bring ourselves a little bit out of the fingertips, so don't collapse into those fingers. And take your right arm out. Take a breath. Working on your balance. And then exhale, the right hand's a little bit to the right of the foot. Let's roll that left hip open. And your left arm is either hanging down or reaching straight up. Find a focal point. Keep your eyes there and continue to roll this left hip open. Anytime those left fingertips need to come to the mat, please feel free to do that. And exhale, left fingertips down, both feet down, glance up, lift the tailbone and reverse swan dive up, standing back bend. Good, we're gonna take our left arm down and keep those feet together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left fingertips walk down. Good, that left hand's gonna grab the wrist. Just gently pull and relax. Rest your head to the left. Half moon. Inhale. Exhale, a little bit deeper. Good, come on to the front of the mat. Standing back bend. And look past our fingertips, come on down. Glance up, lift the tailbone and lunge back one foot and then the other. Abs strong, hug the sides, come on down. Up dog, top of the head gets closer to the ceiling. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Good, roll some of that weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards your knuckles. Top of the head sinks down and you're breathing. Good, right toes reach to the ceiling and gently swing through. Your right knee is right above the ankle. Let's float that chest up into your crescent lunge. Now swing through. Let's lift that left leg up into warrior three and hold it here for a couple breaths. Anytime you need to take those left toes to the ground, please do. Gently lunge, lean it back. Good, let's bring those hands down and let's scoot our right foot to the right, getting ready for prayer twist. So an option is to take your left knee to the mat if you need that, okay? Your left elbow is gonna come to the outside of the right thigh, palms together, right elbow up. Deep breaths in and out. Strength and flexibility and balance all at the same time. One more deep breath in and out here. And let's bring one hand down and then the other with that left knee down. And let's move that right foot to the middle of the mat. Shift our weight back and let's slide that right leg straight to the middle of the mat, not out to an angle. If you want to, that left knee comes a little farther back. Let's walk the hands towards that right foot. Bend your elbows, and with a relaxed right foot, chest is sinking down towards that thigh. Deep breaths. Focus on exhaling out that tightness that you might feel. Your left quadricep, that back thigh, is sinking down towards the mat. One more breath. Good. Let's ease our way out of this. Placing that right knee on the mat. Giving yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. And now your right wrist is directly under the shoulder with the right leg extended. Keep those abs strong and reach that left arm long. Now let's bend that right knee if you'd like, foot in the air. Left hand reaches around to grab it. And let's go ahead and lift out of our right shoulder, push the top of the foot away. Deep cleansing breaths. Inhale, really lift. Exhale, extend out and reach. Hand and knee down. We're going to take our knees apart, big toes together, look up to your right and rotate your wrist. And then right hand palm up underneath the left, rest on the right side of the face. Let's take your left fingertips, walk them away from you. And then the back of your left hand to your low back. Let's really just let those shoulders relax. Wiggle your fingers and breathe. Exhale, let's slowly untwist. And let's come back to your plank. Upper push-up position. Abs are strong. Let's come down nice and slow, hugging your sides. Nice up dog. And push up if you want. Come to down dog. Lift the hips, relax the feet, relax the quads. And let's take those left toes up to the ceiling. Walk the hands back a little bit, nose towards the right knee, left toes reach. Gently swing through. That left knee is right above the ankle. Let's float that chest up. Tuck the pelvis under, lean back into your crescent lunge. Now swing through. Let's bring that right leg behind you. Engage your abdominals in warrior three. Just balancing the best that you can. Gently lunge. Lean it back. Good, hands down. Left foot back. Excuse me, keep that left foot forward. And let's place that right knee on the mat. So we're gonna get ready for prayer twist. So that right knee can be up if that feels okay with you, but it could also be down on the mat. Modify as you need to. Right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Palms pressed together. Left elbow up. Feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. If you find that mind wandering, every time you exhale, just let go of that concern or thought. It'll be there for you when you're done. Now let's go ahead and take one hand down, the other hand down with your right knee on the mat. You're going to walk that left foot towards the middle of the mat. We're going to shift ourselves back and slide that left foot down the middle of the mat. Right knee slides back. Hands towards that left foot. Let's relax that left foot. Bend our elbows, sink that chest down. Nice left hamstring stretch. Your right quadricep can sink towards the mat. Dissolve the tightness and don't hold back. One more breath here. Let's slowly ease our way out of this. And let's place that left knee on the mat. And with your left wrist directly under the shoulder, let's extend your left leg behind you. Spinal balance, that right arm reaches. We're not going to shrug those shoulders. If you want, that left foot comes in the air. Right hand reaches around to grab it. We're going to lift out of that left shoulder and push the top of the foot away. Keep the breath nice and deep. Inhale, really lift. Exhale, extend and reach. Hand and knee down. You're going to take those knees apart, big toes together. Look up to your left and rotate the wrist. And then left hand palm up underneath. We're going to rest on the left side of the face. Take our right fingertips, walk them away. And on your exhale, let's place the back of that right hand to the low back. Allow those shoulders just to flop. Slowly untwist. We're going to come back to your plank. We've got 2 more planks today. So wrists below your shoulders. Let's make these good. Hug the sides, come on down, keep the abs lifted. Come on to up dog. Push up if you want, and down dog. Breath is deep, feet relaxed. And let's reach those right toes up to the ceiling. Walk the hands back and let's bend that right knee and let it hang to our left. So really open up that right hip. Allow that stretch to come towards all the muscles around the right side of the rib cage. And then your right knee is going to slide between your hands for pigeon. You're going to tuck your left toes under and walk the leg back. Open up your chest. You're going to take that right foot and walk it towards your left hand, but not so much that it makes you roll to the right. Okay? Find the middle of the mat and let's walk those hands out. Let's rest the forehead. Take a deep breath into the tightness around your right hip joint. As you exhale, imagine dissolving that tightness. And now glance to your right and let's rest on the left side of the face. Take the back of your right hand to your low back and just allow those shoulders to release. One more breath here. Let's untwist. Let's glance to the front and take your left fingertips a little farther away, helping that left hip bone to face the mat again. Forehead down and breathe. Good, let's walk those hands back. Open your chest and have a seat. I want you to take that right leg either in front of you or on top of the left, okay? So the right leg is either in front or on top. Let's reach our right arm up. Try to really lengthen without letting your right knee lift. And then take that left hand, grab your opposite knee, and really sink down. And let's inhale both arms up. Exhale, look past your fingertips, palms down, start to bend your elbows. Allow those hips to release. One more deep breath in and out here. Good, walk it back. And let's come to your last plank of today. Wrists are below your shoulders. Engage that core and come on down slow. Up dog. Push up or not, and down dog. Deep breaths, that head sinks down, those feet really relax. And let's lift our toes up to the ceiling, left toes. Walk the hands back a little, bend your left knee and let it hang over to your right. Open up that left hip. Got more weight in that right hand. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's slide that left knee between our hands for pigeon. Let's take those right toes, walk them back. And now open up your chest. So you're going to walk the left foot a little closer to your right hand, but not so much that it makes you roll to your left. Okay, belly button facing down. Let's walk out to the middle of your mat. Rest your forehead somewhere. deep breath into the tightness around your left hip joint. And exhale, enjoy that deep left hip stretch. Let's glance to the left and rest on the right side of the face. And let's take the back of your left hand to your low back. Allow those shoulders just to flop. Try to exhale completely each and every time. Slowly untwist. And let's glance to the front of the mat. Take our right fingertips, walk them a little farther out. Forehead down for a couple more breaths. Let that last little bit go, and let's walk ourselves back. And let's swing that right leg around. You're gonna have a seat with that left leg either on top or in front, okay? So you decide. Let's take our left arm, reach long. And take your right hand, grab that opposite knee, sink yourself down and breathe. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, look past your fingertips, palms down, start to bend those elbows and breathe. Nice release through those hips. And exhale, come on up and just come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Pull your right fingertips back, gently pushing the heel of the hand forward. And switch. Good, come on up to the front of the mat and you're going to have your yoga strap next to you so you're able to grab it when we need it. Let's come into one boat pose and we're going to lay on the mat after that. So shoulders down, engage your abs. One or both legs up, you decide, but keep the shoulders down. Engage that core, deep breaths. Come on back. Hug those knees into your chest, shoulders down. Straight arms between the knees. Grab onto ankles or feet and allow those knees to gently pull down towards the rib cage. Press the knees apart, rock side to side, just like a happy baby. Good, let's release those feet. Walk those heels towards your fingertips and lift those hips up into your bridge. Deep breaths in and out, pressing the hips up, and then peel the spine down one vertebra at a time as you find your yoga strap. And place that right foot in the yoga strap. Left leg flat. Strap towards your right heel, relaxed foot. Let's pull that straight right leg towards you. As you exhale, let's back away. Move the strap towards the ball of your foot, nice flex. Gently pull it in and feel free to roll that foot out or in. Nice right calf stretch. Release. Hold the strap with your right hand. Let it come out to your right. As you look left, let's keep that left hip rolled down to the mat and just relax this right leg in the strap. Just let it flop. Gently pull with your right hand. And let's hand the strap to your left hand. Take it across as you look to your right and gently pull, but just relax that right leg in your strap. Nice IT band stretch. Let's bring that right leg up and place both feet in the strap. Gently pull the legs towards you and lift those hips a little bit if that feels okay for you. Backing away and placing that right leg down. Strap towards the left heel, relaxed foot. Gently pull it in. Press the back of that left knee away from you. Deep breaths. Let's go ahead and back away. Move the strap towards the ball of your foot. Nice flex as you pull the leg towards you. Feel free to roll that foot out or in. Nice left calf stretch. And release. Let's take it out to the left as you look over that right arm, keeping that right hip rolled to the mat. Gentle pull. And then exhale, let's hand that strap to your right hand. Take it across the body and look to your left. Gentle pull, stretch down that left IT band. And let's release. Place that strap down and lengthen your body from fingertips to toes. Exhale, let's slide those arms down, rest them somewhere near your sides, palms up or down. I want you to decide what's going to be comfortable for you and just close your eyes. You've made it to your last pose, total resting pose. Let's really focus on letting that belly lift as you inhale and lower as you exhale. So we pull all that breath to the top of the head and allow that breath to flow across your forehead, stream across your temples, and roll across the back of the head. As the breath flows across your eyes and your nose and cheekbones. Feel the breath flow across the back of your jaw and straight down the sides and back of the neck. Flowing across the top of your shoulders. Feel your chest open up and a nice release across your upper back. The exhale flows down your arms, rounding your elbows and flowing down your forearms to your wrists, palms, and the top of your hand. Breath is between your fingers and all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, move the fingers gently. Let any tension in that upper body escape through your fingertips. The breath surrounding the rib cage and rolling from the mid-back down to the small of your back. Across your waist and abdominals with a deep breath in. Exhale, let those hips and glutes just release. Nice relax across those quadriceps and hamstrings and knees, shins and calves, ankles, and then feel that breath round your heels, flowing up the arch of your foot, rolling across the bottom of the foot and the top of the foot. between your toes and all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, moving the toes gently. Allow anything you don't want to take with you for the rest of your day to escape through your toe tips. Notice the calmness and a fresh perspective on the rest of your day. You're ready to take it on. So let's take turns bending one knee and placing that foot on the mat, and allow the other knee to join it when you're ready. Very slowly rolling to one side. So your bottom arm is your pillow. Then just gently press yourself up to a nice sitting position. So we take a deep breath in, reaching the arms up. And exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Let's surrender everything in that head to your heart. You guys have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Namaste.